Hi there, my creative friends. I'm Lisa Cato, owner of Crafty Door Creations. In today's video, I am going to share my top 10 essential supplies that you will actually use for painting when you are a beginner. When I first started painting, I bought all kinds of things that I really did, that I thought I needed, but I never really used them. This list is all about the essentials that you'll need to start out strong. All right, let's get started. First up, acrylic paints. Now, I love the brand Deco Art. I love using them. I use these for my door hangers and also painting on my canvas paintings. Now, you don't need to buy Deco Art brand. There's other brands out there. Liquitex Basics is a good brand. Also, Blick Studio is really good. Just try to find something that is affordable for you that you know that you'll need. Now, I would suggest getting basic colors like black, white, and 3 primary colors like yellow, red, and blue. All right. So you don't have to get all of the colors at once, because with this basic set, you'll be able to mix those colors where you can get, at least you can practice with those. All right, next, number 2 is brushes. Okay, so here I have the basic brushes that you need. This is a 1-inch flat tip brush, a medium round. Now this can be like a number 6 round or number 8, it doesn't really matter. Last of all is a little small detail brush. You'll use this a lot when you do lettering or just doing this little fine little detail. Okay, so you don't have to get a pack of brushes, because a lot of times those packs of brushes that you buy in stores like Hobby Lobby or any of those other stores like Michael's or anything like that, they'll have things in there that you probably will never ever use. So these 3 basic brushes is all that you need. Okay, now number 3, a paint palette. Okay, so when I first started out, this is what I used. Just a basic paper plate. This is styrofoam, but it could be a paper plate. Now I do use this plastic palette. I like this because you can take the pages and just kind of tear them away. But you don't have to have this starting out. This is good enough. All right? Okay. So just use what you have, and then eventually you can upgrade to something like a plastic palette or even a wooden palette. Okay. Number 4 is a water container and rag. So here, this is what I started using. I found a empty pickle jar. That's what I use, and I still use it to this day. I just like it. But you could use a plastic solo cup. You could do that. I also, to dry my brushes on, I will use paper towels, or you could, if you want to be economical, you could use one of these shop rags. This is just a microfiber shop rag. Okay? All right. So that is number 4. All right. Now, on to, you guessed it, number 5. All right. Okay, now you need something to paint on, some kind of surface, whether it is canvas or wood, whatever. But I like to use this right here when you're, especially, it's really good when you're practicing. This is a mixed media pad, and it will hold up to like acrylic paints or watercolors or anything like that. Also, this is another thing that is very good. This is called canvas paper, and this is 11 by 14. So if you're going to be painting something that is about the size of an 11 by 14, this is a really good thing to practice on. I will put a link to that canvas paper and any other supplies that I could put. I'll put that in the description. All right. Now on to number 6. Okay. Next is a palette knife. Now, palette knives are really good to use. You can get very interesting textures with a palette knife, but you don't have to buy anything that is expensive. This is a very inexpensive palette knife. It's plastic. I think I got this in a set. I don't remember where, maybe Walmart or Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's great for mixing colors and also doing a lot of texture. Okay. Now, number 7. Number 7 is a sponge or a dauber. Okay, now this is a little daubing sponge, and these are very inexpensive. I've actually found a set of like about 3 or 4 at the Dollar Tree. This one I think I got on Amazon, and I could link these also in the description box. These are really good when you want to make little dots. Oh, and I will also link the cards up there for, I did a video on how to make dots, and I used one of these sponges on how to make dots. So I'll link that. The cards will be up there. So watch out for that. Okay. Another thing is another kind of sponge. Now this is very inexpensive too. This is just a makeup sponge. Now I use this when I'm doing some stenciling. You just dip it into your paint and you just kind of wipe off the paint, and you can use this for stenciling. So it's really good. Maybe sometime I will try to do a video one day on doing some stenciling. So anyway, this is a sponge that I cut up. Is actually was a sponge that you use to wash cars. And this is really great when you want to cover a big surface. I use this on my door hangers a lot because it gets paint on your wood, round, or whatever size door hanger that you're working on. It gets a lot on there quickly. All right. Okay. Number 8 is a paint saver or wet palette. Now this, you don't have to do, the best thing to use if you want to save your paints, I know this looks messy, but you know what? I've used it a lot. These are they're just egg cartons. They're plastic egg cartons and they have silicone in the bottom, which is really neat because when you get to, I love to do this. This is fun. Whenever the paint gets dry, I just peel it up and I'm ready to paint again. Now, what's great about this is it has a lid on it. You can put it down onto the paint if you're wanting to save it, and it will last you for weeks. If you don't want to save it, just leave it open, and then eventually you can peel up the paint and just throw it away. Okay, so I will also link this because I got this on Amazon also. These are just plastic egg cartons. All right. Now, number 9. Number 9 is a pencil and an eraser. Now, this is just a regular Ticonderoga, which I love these kind of pencils. These are my favorite pencils. Anyway, teacher approved. Okay, and then just a pink eraser, or, and I don't have one to show you, but you could also use one of those little gray gummy erasers. Those work really well too. You can roll them up into a ball and erase things. The final thing, number 10, is varnish or sealer. Now, this is optional because you don't, unless you are really wanting to save it and it's going to be like outside in the weather or something, you don't really need. Now, I use a spray clear varnish gloss on my door hangers. This is by Rust-Oleum, and I got this at Walmart. Now, I can also link this down in the description. So this will seal and protect if you're doing door hangers that might be out in the open. That's really, really good. But really, varnish or sealer is kind of optional. Now, that's it. That is all of my top 10 supplies. So there's no fluff, no filler, just basic things that work. All right. So, what is one thing, supply, that you cannot live without? Well, I think one supply that I can't really live without are my paints. That's pretty essential, is my paints. And I guess my brushes too. So just check the description. I've linked my favorite beginner kits in the description to make it easy for you to get started. All right, so happy painting. Oh, and one more thing. One more thing. Make sure that you subscribe and hit that bell notification and give me a like, thumbs up. So if you hit that bell notification, you will always know when I upload another video. Okay, happy painting. See y'all in the next video. Bye.